Welcome into Rebecca K Crochet, and today what we're going to do is a star granny square. So we're going to start with a slip knot on our hook. I'm just using scrap yarn. You can use any size 4 worsted weight, 3 worsted, or 3 weight, whatever size you want to make the size of square that you need. You can use cotton, acrylic. I happen to be using 100% acrylic, but you can use anything. And what you need to do is you need to start by chaining 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to go into our very first stitch right here, and we are going to do a slip stitch like always. Put your finger down here to hold that circle. You're going to chain 3. Then you are going to do 14 more double crochets into that circle. I think it's 14. We'll see here in just a second. I'll have to go count my stitches here. When I get 14, I will be back and let you know, make sure that it's 14. Okay. It's 15 total, so 14 more after you do your chain 3, because the chain 3 does count. We're going to go into the top of this chain 3, and we are going to slip stitch. I lost it. Okay, and that's what she should be looking like. Then what we are going to do is we are going to chain 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are going to, this one on our hook does not count, and we're going to go back into the second one from the hook, so not this one but this one, and we are going to do a single crochet. Then we are going to do a half double crochet. Then we're going to do a double crochet the next stitch, and then we are going to do a treble crochet in the last stitch. And that's going to create our peak. And then we are going to skip over where we came out, where we first started, and we're going to skip the next, we're going to skip this one, and 1, 2, we're going to skip this one, 1, 2, 3, and in that fourth, in the fourth one, we are going to do a slip stitch. Then we're going to chain 5 again, and we're going to repeat. We're going to go into the second chain from the hook, and we're going to do a single crochet. The next stitch, we're going to do a half double crochet. The next stitch, we're going to do a double crochet. The next one, we're going to do, we're going to do a treble crochet. So let's wrap your yarn around twice. Pull through 2, pull through 2, and pull through 2. We're going to skip the next 2, and in that third one, it'll lay over and tell you exactly where you need to go. We're going to slip stitch into that one, and this is what you are looking like. These are the points of your star so far. We're going to chain 5. Repeat that again. Not this one, but this one. We're going to single crochet into, half double. Whoops, messed up. I went back too many. Start over. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this one, single crochet, half double crochet, double crochet, and then treble crochet. One, two, did I do that right? I think I did. No, I didn't. I'm gonna take all this out. Be back. Okay, that's what you should be looking like. So whenever you're counting your points on your stars to go over, it should be count the first one as 1, 2, 3, and then go into your 4th stitch. Then we chain 5. Skip the first one, go into the second one with our single crochet. We're just going to repeat the half double, the double, and just repeat this around till we get all of our points on our star, and the treble. Only thing I had done was I had missed that last stitch and put it in the wrong stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4 into this one, and that's what we're looking like so far. So now we're going to put our point up here, and then we're going to change colors. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip this one, go into this one with our single, with our half double, and the next one, with our double in the next one, with our treble, which is wrap it around twice, pull through 2, pull through 2, and pull through 2, and then we're going to go right back into that same stitch that we came out of in the very beginning, if I can get it in there. Go right back into this stitch right here. And we're going to fasten off because we are going to do a different color. And that is our star, and I will be back with my next color. But that's what you should look like right now. And I'll be right back. Okay, so we're going to start in any point of our star up at the very tippy top, and we're going to start with a single crochet, standing single crochet, which means that you start with your hook on the opposite side and you don't pull it through. And you bring it through like that, and then you just wrap it around and bring it through 2, and that is a standing single crochet. And then we're going to work down the side of our stitch, and we're going to do a half double here, a double, another double, and then we're going to do two trebles together. So here, pull it through 2, pull it through 2, and we're going to do another treble into this stitch. That means pull it through 2, pull it through 2, and then pull it through the last 3, and that's 2 trebles together. Then we're going to go back and do a double here. We did a double, now we're going to do another double, a half double, down into this stitch right here. At the very top, tippy top of our star, we're going to do a single. Then we're going to go down with a half double. Whoops, put that in the wrong stitch. A half double goes into this stitch. A double goes into this stitch. A double goes into this stitch. And then our treble 2 together go into this one on either side of the base of our star. Hang on, gotta pull out some yarn. Let's pull through 2, yarn over twice, go on this other side of the star, pull through 2, and then pull through all 3, and that's your treble double treble together, or treble crochet together. And then half double twice into the next 2 stitches, or double into the next 2 stitches, and then your half double, single into the tippy top of your star, and go down the other way with a half double to this stitch, a double into the next, a double into the next, and then a treble down in the base of that stitch, pull through 2, and then you got to do it together. Don't finish that stitch out. Pull through 2, and then pull through all 3. This is what we're looking like so far. Then we're going to go back up with our double. And a double, whoops. And a half double. And a single on the tippy top. Trying to make sure that I got, it's getting dark outside. Storm must be coming back in. My light's going away. And then down this side with a half double, a double, another double, a treble 2 together, a double, a double, a half double, a single into the point of our star, go on the other side with a half double, a double, we're almost done, a double, a treble, 2 together, pull through 2, treble. I'm going to work over that tail a little bit if I can. So I need to go right in here. Pull through 2, and then pull through all 3, and then a double, a double. Got that tail back there I'm messing with. And then a half double. And we started with a single on the tippy top, and so we need to go back and we need to slip stitch into that single to pull it together. And this is what our star is looking like so far. And then we are going to go up with a let's see. I'll be right back. Okay, so now we're going to chain 1. We're going to do a single crochet, a single crochet, a half double crochet, 2 double crochets in the next 2 stitches. Then we're going to do a treble crochet, chain 2, treble crochet in the same stitch. I know that's hard to see. A double crochet in the next stitch, a half double crochet, or a double crochet again, a half double crochet, 3 single crochets in the next 3 stitches, a half double crochet, 2 double crochets in the next 2 stitches, or a double crochet in the next 2 stitches, a treble crochet, chain 2, treble crochet, that's what we're looking like so far. We're squaring off and making our corners. We're going to go back down to a double crochet, a double crochet, a half double crochet, 3 single crochets, a half double crochet, a double crochet, a double crochet, a treble crochet in the next stitch, chain 2, treble crochet in that same stitch, a double crochet, a double crochet, half double crochet, a single crochet, and another single crochet, and another single crochet, so we've turned 3 corners so far. Then we need to do a half double crochet, a double crochet, a double crochet, a treble crochet, chain 2, and a treble crochet, a half double or a double crochet, a double crochet, half double crochet, a single crochet. Because we started with a single crochet, we're going to fasten off right there, and that should create our square. We're really close to it. I'm not pulling on it. You'll have a square. Now what we need to do is we need to go around. We're going to chain 1, and you can change your color if you want to right here. If you want to change colors, you can change colors. If you don't, you can just, I'm going to change colors on mine just because this red is very, very difficult to see on camera. I'm going to go back to white. going to start with a slip stitch. You can chain one and continue on, or you can do what I'm doing. I'm going to start in the corner. If you want to chain one and go on, you can. But we're just going to single crochet all the way around. So in our corner, we're going to start with a standing single crochet. And we're going to, and there's our single crochet. Then we're going to go into this next stitch with a single crochet. And we're going to do these single crochets all the way around. We're going to work over our tail when we get to it. If not, you're just going to start with a single crochet, and you're just going to single crochet all the way around. And when you get to the corner, I'll show you what to do with the corner. I'm at the corner, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to single crochet, chain 2, single crochet back down into that to turn my corner, and then I'm just going to continue to single crochet, not missing that first stitch right there. That stitch is very difficult, or not difficult, it's very easy to skip. You just pull it open, you just pull your hook back, and it'll open that stitch up for you to figure out where to go. And we're just going to continue to single crochet all the way around. This would make a great 4th of July blanket. You could do this for a Christmas blanket. You can do this for just about anything. Stars are timeless. Okay, back at the corner, we're going to do single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, pull. See, I pulled my stitch. You pull your stitch, open that up, and do a single crochet right there. I do that with everything. That's the first stitch of any square that you start, and they're so easy to miss. And you just continue on around with your single crochets. Single crochet, chain 2, single crochet in the corner, pull your stitch, make sure that you get into the first stitch, if you watch all of my videos, I give you tips like that through every video to help your crochet journey. I'll make it a lot easier. This is things that I had to learn on my own because I didn't have YouTube when I started learning how to crochet. I just learned through books, and that was not easy. It's so much easier to watch somebody. I didn't have a grandma that crocheted, or a mom. I taught my mom, so there is that. So now we're going to chain 2. We're going to slip stitch into this first stitch. We're going to fasten off and cut our work. Pull it snug. And that is our stars. Our star square. My square doesn't want to be square. It just wants to be how it is. It's a wonky star square, I guess. It'll be fine when I put it with other squares, but that was funny. It's a wavy star. So there's your star square for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, give me a thumbs up. That looks pink right there. That is funny. All this looks like a bright pink to me on my screen. That's funny. Like, subscribe, give me a thumbs up. Me and my crazy journey of crochet. Share it with somebody, and I hope you guys have a great day.